then Dennis, Param, Bhomik, Yashas, Jaygad, Viraj, Harshit, and Kartikeya. All the best, students.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries and all my dear friends. When it is about polishing your skills and your character, the possibilities are endless. If you can make the good use of resource, you can learn new skills and develop your personality. The personality is a typical pattern of behaviors and thinkings. Personality can bring positive effect to your life and career. Here are some tips to improve your personality.
Tip number 1. Now this is a very important tip we must have. It basically holds the whole life skills tree together. Now without a skill, your personality is like a robot. So here's the thing. Become a better listener. Listening skills. If you're a good listener, you can learn a lot from your surroundings. If you're an excellent listener, it is a very good life skill. When you listen to other people, they give you attention and they become more engaging with you. They become more open to you and not hiding any feelings. And they feel like comfortable sharing any kinds of information with you. And not gossiping behind your backs. When you listen to someone intently, you make them feel like they're important. You give them confidence. It gives you a win-win situation between the speaker and the listener. The speaker gains his listeners. He gains confidence. He basically gains reasons to be here, to be able to speak here. The listener, he gains trust and friendship from the speakers. And when it's their turn to speak, they have their fellow listeners. Now, we should all try and instill this trait in our personality. And tip number 1, become a better listener.
Treating people with respect. It's good to make promises, but it's better to fulfill them. Honesty and truthfulness are very essential qualities for a good personality. You can only get respect from others if you extend the same feeling towards them. If you are integrity and have respect towards others, you will shine like a star in between them. I like to conclude: respect yourself and others. You will have an excellent life.
Tip number 3. Developing leadership skills. You may have heard the saying that leaders are born, but it's not completely accurate. It is said that in the personality of a child, there are 40% genes and the 60% is the environment of a child. If the environment of a child is filled with leaders, the child will become a leader. If you want to achieve success in your professional life, you should always aim to develop and polish your leadership skills. Employees always seek to develop these skills as it includes dealing with people and motivating them. Over to Yashash.
Meeting new people. We must always try to meet new people. Meeting different people exposes us to new ideas, cultures, opinions, and it expands our mind. Meeting new people teaches us how to tolerate other people whose behavior we dislike or attitude which we dislike. It can broaden our horizons. What is it?
Tip number 5. If we work in the team, we can achieve the goal. And remember to keep praying the divine soul. Over to Viraj.
Tip number 6. Polishing our interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills are the core competencies of a successful life. These are useful for interacting and communicating in the basic lives. These are not just for personal interaction but are also used in groups. So now I hope you are going to develop a good interpersonal skill, Interpersonal skills are not only used for professional lives but are also vital for the personal lives. These skills include listening, building connections, and persuasion.
To become a good conversationalist. First, to become a good conversationalist, you must have good interest, and you must be well versed in your interest. And once you are well versed in it, you will obviously have a good confidence to speak to people about it. And you must also have the courtesy to share the knowledge you have to the people. And if you want people to listen to you properly, then you must be an impressive talker and a powerful speaker. And it is not possible for a person to know everything, so you must at least know to converse with people properly, so that you can gain knowledge from others as well as you can share away the knowledge you have. Over to Karthikeya method.
So here's the last step. In our everyday life, development of life skills helps students to find new ways of thinking and problem solving. This is applicable for everyone who would like to be more successful in the career and looks for a quality personal life. Sometimes we are baffled with indecisive situations, and finding solutions becomes a Herculean task. So in such tricky situations, we should use these life skills to bridge the gap. So use these life skills to accomplish your goals. Thank you.
Well presented, friends. That was outstanding.
Discipline is essential as it furnishes the mind. Be patient while solving the problem of any kind. In all circumstances, be humble and polite and strive for what you think is right.
While making choices, we must be wise. And remember, we should never criticize. From any commitment, or committing any sin, we should refrain. And we must try our best to relieve suffering and pain.
Our faith in God should be very deep. All promises we make, we must keep. A burning desire and the strong will, the value of acceptance within we should instill.
Of our weaknesses we should overcome. With sincere struggle, every battle can be won. Of our goals in life, we must be sure. God is standing with open arms. He is knocking at the door.
Whatever we do, we must concentrate. For the last minute, we shouldn't wait. See the positive side of everything. Happiness to you, it will bring.
If you want to make sure that you can get your message across to every other people, you need to have effective presentation skills. These skills are required in almost every other field. You need to have all the necessary skills like speaking and creativity to make your speaking more effective.
Discover yourself and become aware. Even for those we don't know, we must care. This requires determination and self-esteem. With hard work, we can fulfill every dream.
To be responsible citizens tomorrow, we must help people in the times of sorrow. And if you want to study better, let us learn a new way to gain confidence in every possible way. Thank you. That was outstanding.